Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Hadith that both Hassan and Hussein are the foremost of youth of paradise. Sultan, the authentic hadith is that the Prophet said, Hassan and Hussein are the foremost of the youth of paradise, and their father is superior to them. Many ulama have narrated this hadith. For example, Khatib Khawarizmi in Manaqib, Malik in Fusul Muhimma, page 159, recorded this hadith, and the latter added that the great narrator of hadith, Imam Abdul Qasim Tabarani, also recorded this hadith in Al-Mu'jam Al-Kabir and listed all its various narrators, such as the commander of the faithful, Ali, Umar bin Khattab, the second caliph, Hudayfa bin Yaman, Abi Sa'id Khudri, Jabir ibn Abdullah Ansari, Abu Hurairah, Usama bin Zayd, and Abdullah bin Umar. Thereafter, Muhammad bin Yusuf has commented that it's an unquestionably genuine hadith. The unbroken continuity of the chain of narrators of this hadith is a proof of its being authentic. Further, Hafiz Abu Na'im Isfahani in Hilyatul Awliya, Ibn Asakir in Tarikh al-Kabir, volume 4, page 206, Hakim in Mustadrak, Ibn Hajar Makki in Sawa'iq al-Muhriqa. In short, all of your eminent scholars have confirmed the authenticity of this hadith. Shaykh, but consider this hadith, the authenticity of which no one will deny. The Holy Prophet said, in whatever nation Abu Bakr lives, it is not proper that any other person be preferred to him. This hadith proves that Abu Bakr is superior to the whole ummah. Sultan, I regret that you accept a hadith so uncritically. Had this hadith been narrated by the Prophet, he himself would have acted upon it. But he gave preference to Ali in the presence of Abu Bakr. Was Abu Bakr not present at the time of Mubahala, when Ali was chosen as the Prophet's self? In the Battle of Tabuk, when the older and more experienced Abu Bakr was there, why did the Prophet make Hazrat Ali his deputy and caliph? Why was Abu Bakr deposed by divine command in favor of Ali when the older man had been sent to Mecca to preach Islam and to recite verses from the 9th chapter of the Quran, the immunity? While Abu Bakr was present, why did the Prophet take Ali with him to Mecca to break the idols, letting him mount his own shoulders, ordering him to smash the idol Hubal? Why, in the presence of Abu Bakr, did the Prophet send Ali to preach among the people of Yemen? Finally, why did the Prophet make Ali his successor and vicegerent instead of Abu Bakr? Shaykh, there is a very strong hadith from the Holy Prophet which cannot be contradicted. It is related by Amr bin As, who said, one day I asked the Prophet, O Prophet of Allah, whom do you love most among the women? He replied, Aisha. I said, whom do you love best among the men? He replied, Aisha's father, Abu Bakr. Since the Prophet preferred Abu Bakr over all other men, he was superior to the whole community. This fact in itself is the most compelling proof of the legitimacy of Abu Bakr's caliphate. Reply to the supposed hadith that Abu Bakr and Aisha were preferred by the Holy Prophet, peace and blessings be upon him. Sultan, apart from the fact that this hadith is concocted by Abu Bakr's supporters, it is not inconsistent with authentic hadith which are accepted by both sects. This hadith should be considered from 2 points of view, from the side of Aisha and from the side of Abu Bakr. The Prophet could not have said that all of women he loved Aisha most. I have already stated earlier that this contradicts many authentic hadiths in both Sunni and Shia books. Sheikh, which hadith does this tradition contradict? Sultan, there are many hadiths about the mother of the Imams, Fatima Zahra, narrated by your own ulama, which contradict your statement. Hafiz Abu Bakr Bayhaqi in his Tariq, Hafiz ibn Abdul Birr in Isti'ab, Mir Sayyid Ali Hamadani in Mawaddat al-Qurba, and others of your ulama have reported that the Prophet said repeatedly, Fatima is the best of all women of my community. Imam Ahmad ibn Hanbal in Musnad and Hafiz Abu Bakr Shirazi in Nuzul al-Quran fi Ali narrate from Muhammad bin Hanafiya, and he from the commander of the faithful Ali ibn Abdul Birr in Isti'ab in the account of Fatima, related from al-Mu'mineen Khadija, from Abdul Warith ibn Sufyan, and from Abdul Dawood and Anas bin Malik. Sheikh Sulaiman Balaki Hanafi in chapter 55 of Yanabi' al-Mawaddah, Mir Sayyid Ali Hamadani in Mawaddat al-Qurba. These and many other narrators of hadith have reported from Anas bin Malik that the Prophet said, there are 4 preeminent women of the world: Mary, daughter of Imran; Asya, daughter of Muzahim; Khadija, daughter of Khalid; and Fatima, daughter of Muhammad. Khatib in his Tariq, Baghdad, narrates that the Prophet declared these 4 women the best of all the women of the world. Then he pronounced Fatima to be superior to them all in this world and in the hereafter. Muhammad bin Ismail Balakani in his Sahih and Imam Ahmad bin Hanbal in Musnad narrate from Aisha bint Abi Bakr that the Prophet said to Fatima, O Fatima, I give you the good tidings that Allah made you superior to all the women of the world and made you the purest of all the women of Islam. Also Bukhari in his Sahih part 4, page 64. Muslim in Sahih part 2 in the chapter Merits of Fatima. Hamidi in his Jam'u Bayna Sahihain. These and many others are reported on the authority of Aisha that the Prophet said, O Fatima, are you not happy that you are the chief of the women of all the world? Ibn Hajar Asqalani has quoted the same passage in his Isaba in connection with the life of Fatima with the version, you are the best of all the women of the world. The verse of love for the Prophet's family. Narrated from Abdullah bin Abbas and others that when the following verse of the Holy Quran was revealed, say, I do not ask of you any reward for it, but love for my near relatives, and whoever earns good, we give him more of good therein. Holy Quran, chapter 42, verse 23. A group of companions asked, O Prophet of Allah, who are those of your relatives whose love has been made obligatory on us by Allah? The Prophet replied, they are Ali, Fatima, Hassan, and Hussein. Some hadith contain the words and their sons, meaning Hassan and Hussein. Shafi's acknowledgement that love for Ahlul Bayt is obligatory. Even Ibn Hajar, a very intolerant person, in his Sawa'iq al-Muhriqa, page 88, Hafiz Jamaluddin Zarandi in Mi'raj al-Rasul, Sheikh Abdullah Shabrawi in Kitab al-Ittihaf, page 29, and others have related from Imam Muhammad bin Idris Shafi'i, who is one of your 4 Imams and the religious head of the Shafi'is, that he used to say, O Ahlul Bayt of the Prophet of Allah, love for you has been made obligatory for us by Allah. As revealed in the Holy Quran referring to the above verse, it is sufficient for your dignity that if one does not send salutations to you in the ritual prayers, his prayers will not be accepted. Now I ask you, can the one-sided hadith reported by you stand against all these authentic hadith which have been accepted by both the Sunni and Shia sects? Misconception regarding Holy Prophet's love for Aisha. In regard to the Prophet's love for Aisha, do you think that because of his sensual desires, he loved Aisha more than Fatima? It is true that Aisha was his wife. But is it conceivable that he loved Aisha more than he loved Fatima, whose love was made obligatory in the Holy Quran, for whom the verse of purity was revealed, and who was included in the Mubahala? Surely you know that the Prophet and the vicegerents were not motivated by the sensual desires, and that they looked only to Allah. This dedication was particularly true for the last of the prophets. He loved those whom Allah loved. Should we reject these authentic hadith, which have been accepted by ulama of both sects, and which agree with the verses of the Holy Quran? Or should we regard the hadith that you just narrated as fabricated? Your claim that the Prophet said that he loved Abu Bakr more than any other man, but this claim is also at variance with many other authentic hadith which have been narrated by your own ulama, who have insisted that according to the Prophet, the most dearly loved man was Ali